Tide family, welcome back to another video. It's your girl LarJ here. I am going to do a story time. That was slightly awkward. Alright, so let's continue to talk about St. Croix. St. Croix. I can't stop thinking about St. Croix. Roody and I are still talking about it to this day. We're currently on day 2. And I just want to let you know what happened because like I said in the last video, we lost our footage. But thankfully we didn't lose all of the footage, so we have some of it. This is just the last day where it's like, have some videos here and there and not much explaining, so that's where I come in. Alright, so first things first, Roody and I slept really well, okay? I think we went to bed like maybe an hour or an hour and a half earlier than we usually do. We woke up for breakfast at like 8:15, but I was already up since like 7 o'clock because I was so rested. So we went downstairs and we had some breakfast that Liz provided for us. It was really yummy. And then we were able to get some of the items that she had for us to just like borrow for the beach because we had told her that we wanted to go snorkeling really badly. And so she gave us a long list of beaches that we could visit. She told us that 2 of the beaches that she knows that has snorkeling gear are Hotel on the Cay and Rainbow Beach. Rainbow Beach was on the other side of the island, so we decided to go with Hotel on the Cay, which is like 15 minutes away from where we were staying. So she provided us with beach blankets, a sun hat, sunglasses. Look how cute Roody is with his little hat. Look at this man.
Am I wearing it right?
Yeah. Top model. The most important thing ever, we forgot it. We forgot to get the sunscreen, which is fine because we actually ended up buying it at the beach. So since we were going to go to the beach, I knew that I had to do something with my hair. Usually when I go on beach vacations, I get my hair braided, but the last 2 times I got my hair braided, I didn't really have good memories. The first time it hurt like the dickens. Okay, it was very painful. The second time, it still hurt a whole lot, and it was actually the day that I found out that my doctor thought that I had PCOS. So I don't know, it's like some mental thing. I just kind of want to stay away from African hair braiding places because I don't really have good memories there. It's a lot of pain and sorrow, and by pain and sorrow, I'm talking about the hair braiding. So I braided my hair. And then when we left, we were greeted by a lizard. Oh, hello, Mr. Lizard.
Where's my insurance?
Oh, should have saved 15% by switching to Geico. He didn't like that joke. If you read the blog post, then you already know this, but when I was living in Jamaica, I left Jamaica when I was 7 years old, I used to like to pull the lizard's tails off of them. I don't know why I thought that was funny. Or maybe I would like cut it off with a rock. Either way, I was destroying these lizards' bodies. I had no respect for them joints. I just took them off, and then like a couple days later, I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so cool, it's growing back. There's another lizard right here. Look at him. He's just hanging out. Hanging out. So then finally we were able to leave. It just felt so cool, guys. Let me tell you something. This vacation was like the coolest thing ever. We just hopped into our rental, went down the hill. It was really rocky, but like we went down the hill slowly, and then finally we made it onto like the main street, and I kept saying to Roody, keep left, keep left. So we honestly didn't really know where we were going. First of all, we knew that Hotel on the Cay was like that way, but we didn't know where to get the ferry because I just didn't ask Liz. I don't know why I didn't ask her. We didn't know where to get the ferry. So we just drove around for a little bit, and then we like saw 2 people, and I said, Roody, go ask them. And so I saw Roody talk to them, and he came back. He was like, their accents were really strong and I barely understood what they said. They said something about Christian. I was like, oh, so why did you come back? You don't know where we going, boo. So I was like, all right, let me go ask them. And so I walked up to them, my little booty shorts. I felt so weird. I walked up to them and I was like, hi, I'm sorry, can you just tell me again what you said about where we should go for the ferry? They looked at me like, we just told you mans, what's going on? Honestly, guys, their accents were not thick. I was waiting for it, you know, like I braced myself for it, like, all right, accent, I'm gonna hear you and I'm gonna fight you and I'm gonna break down your walls and I'm gonna understand you, homie. They just talk like regular people to me. So the guy was like, King Christian Hotel, it's right there. I was like, okay. I mean, no, he honestly, he was very nice and I appreciated him helping us. So we put King Christian Hotel in the GPS. By the way, thank God GPS is still working St. Croix, right? Like phone service and everything. So we put that in the GPS, drove there. This is where we're heading to, all the way over here. The ferry cost $5, which was no problem. We hopped on the ferry, we got to the island, we paid our $10 for the ferry ride, and then we ended up spending another $50-something because we rented chairs, we rented a cabana, and we had to get the suntan lotion. So the first thing that we did, after we put all our stuff down, after the thing was all set up and everything, and we were in the shade, we were feeling good, we set up the tripod because your girl needed to take some pictures. Now, I had not been in a two-piece bikini since September 2011. I was feeling very self-conscious, let me tell you something. I don't know, I just didn't really feel that great in my body, even though Rudy told me that I looked great. Like, he loved everything about it. It's just like me, myself, I didn't feel like I looked good enough to be wearing a two-piece, but I'm saying all that because you're gonna see in the next clips my mommy got, and I'm okay with it, so I hope that you're okay with it too. Also, I know it might be a little awkward because you guys have never seen me with so little clothes on, so, you know, Rudy decided to go and just like immerse himself in the water because it was really hot. Like we were burning up out there, and so he wanted to just immerse himself in the water, and so he went and did that. I didn't think he was gonna do it, but he did it. Rudy's going in. Go, Rudy! I believe in you! Not. You think he's gonna do it, guys? He said he's gonna go into his chest. I don't believe it. He did it! Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Good job! So then of course I was like, okay, well if Rudy could do it, I could do it too. So I went and I did it.
Well, she didn't believe I could do it. Let's see if she got it. Let's see. Let's see if this girl got it. Let's see, 1.
Oh, that feels so good!
It feels awesome.
Oh! I can't swim!
Don't even try.
I can't swim! Oh, Rudy, that feels so good! After a while of just playing around in the water and just enjoying life and just actually laying and soaking up the sun, which felt really good. You know, like there's a stigma, or there used to be a stigma around black people staying in the sun. Like our parents used to always tell us to stay in the shade, you know, like you don't like to go outside and play, you don't let your kids play, like that type of nonsense. Yeah, I threw all that out the window. I was like, yeah, I'm brown, but I plan to get even browner, which is totally fine. I have no problem with that. I think I came back like 2 shades darker, and which is actually really good because now my Fenty foundation is actually the right shade. So I'm happy about that. So we stayed in the sun for a little bit, and then we decided to go get a burger on the grill because we were starving, and our snacks that we had taken with us was just not enough anymore. We had like some goldfish and some Milano. That wasn't enough, we're not 12. So it turns out that there are iguanas on the beach, and your girl did not know. I'd never seen an iguana in person, and I was slightly intrigued, slightly scared. I was like, okay, well, what if one of these iguanas wants to get revenge because of all of the all of the lizard's tails that I took off in Jamaica? I was trying to take a picture of this iguana, and he took off running like a dinosaur. I got so scared. I don't think I'm gonna get any closer than this. So I was actually like taking pictures of these lizards and stuff, and the lizard, one of them, there were 3 of them, one of them just kept getting closer and closer to me. And I was just like, why is he getting so close? And at the same time, the bartender saw, and she was like, watch your fingers. What you mean? So then I heard her saying that they jump, and Rudy had told me before too that like when they land on you, someone has to help you get them off because they like dig their claws into you. And I was like, so at that point, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like I got really scared, okay? But that's what I get. I should have known better. They don't look like they're nice little kitty cats and puppies and no, it's an iguana, it's a lizard, you know, Larianne. I have sense. So anyway, our burger cost $10, and I was slightly upset because I didn't think it was worth $10. I was like, why is joint so expensive? The man not even put salt and pepper on it. Like, well, you know when you're hungry, when I'm hungry and we eat anything, you know? So we ended up just going back to the beach and hanging out for a little bit more. And guys, I'm so proud of myself. I was actually literally swimming. Like, I couldn't feel anything beneath me when I was going like this. I wasn't like touching sand. I was really proud of myself. But the bad thing though is that my toe is still like, you know, hurt. I keep saying it's sick and Rudy gets annoyed when I keep talking about my toe on camera, but it's true. I have an infected toe. I think it's like an ingrown toenail or whatever it is, but it bleeds all the time. And so I was in the water and it hurt a lot, but I was having so much fun that I didn't really care. Also, I was in pain because of all this, like, apparently swimming uses your hip muscles. I didn't know that. Hip muscles? Hip bone? One of them joints. But I was in so much pain by the time I came out of the water because of all the swimming I did. But check this out, guys. Like, I was actually swimming.
Alright guys, I'm gonna show off my swimming skills. Are you ready to do the LarJ? I lost it. Let's try again.
So I practically limped back to the ferry. I was trying so hard to not get any sand in my toe, which was like, I'm not gonna describe it for you, but it was bad. So I like limped back to the ferry. We took the ferry back. We didn't have to pay again, thank God. And then we just drove back to the B&B. We were exhausted. Being in the sun for a long time makes you really tired. And so like, Rudy did like this weird, I don't know, Rudy was in a really good mood, obviously, because we were finally on vacation. And so then he started dancing to the music. I was like, let me get this on camera.
Ladies, booty bounce to this.
Let's go, let's go.
So then I think we just like went back and we just hung out. We did want to get some $5 tacos from the gas station. All the gas stations are like food marts and restaurants too. So there was a gas station down the hill from us called Ziggy's, and Liz told us that they were having $5 tacos. So we wanted to go get the $5 tacos, but we went there too late. It was like 8 o'clock and they were like, yeah, we stopped serving at 5. So we didn't get the tacos, but they referred us to a place next door called Castaways. Now, Castaways had the best wrap I had ever had en toda mi vida, in all of my life. Let me tell you something.
I'm not really sure what this is. I think it's a chicken wrap. I can't remember what I got. And some seafood fries. And then Rudy got like a noodle salad and a wrap as well. Yumma.
So I don't even know what was in it. It was like chicken and bacon and something else. It was banging. So we ate that for dinner and we just like played darts a little bit and it was really fun. It was a really nice time. There was a guy who was singing. And then when we're done playing darts, we asked some of the restaurant guests if they could take our picture because we wanted to capture pictures of us together every single night that we went out. And that was pretty much it. So we ended up riding home in silence because of how tired we were. We were exhausted. I think we went to bed like at 11 o'clock. Like Rudy was half dead, I'm telling you. And me, I was just like trying to keep my eyes open because I was like, it's only 11 o'clock. Like, but we fell asleep for sure at like 11. And that's it. That is day 2. Now after this, we are going to start showing total vlog style footage because we actually have the footage. Just that day 1 and day 2 are missing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you give it a big thumbs up. If you have not watched day 1's story time about me nearly passing out on a plane and pooping up a storm on the second plane and tricking the Starbucks barista into thinking that I was Puerto Rican, then you gotta go watch that. What you doing? All right, so make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media, and do all of them joints. Love you, and I'll talk to you next time. Okay, bye.
Family, family, side family.
All right, so first things first. And then we asked some of the restaurant, and then we asked